Hi, my name is Liudas Butkus, and in this episode of What to Hodl, I want to do a review of DAV or Decentralized Autonomous Vehicles. So this ICO wants to create a platform for autonomous vehicles. So just like internet is a platform for sending information from one computer to another, they want to create this platform like for autonomous vehicles, drones, and all different types of transportation. So for example, a car, which is autonomous, doesn't need a driver. With this system, it would be fully decentralized. And for example, a person needs a ride. So he sends a message to the network, and then the closest car replies and sends basically the invoice, how much you will need to pay. Then you log the money in the smart contract, and the autonomous vehicle arrives. If the vehicle needs to charge up, it will be looking out in the near network for a charging station, and all these kinds of stuff. For example, a drone, if he needs to land somewhere because his batteries ran off, another drone can be also called out to get the delivery from that point and uh, finalize the delivery. So all of these kinds of operations would be available in this blockchain. So actually what they are planning to do is very, very complicated because there's different types of variables, different types of algorithms that need to be used for the best efficiency of finding these spots, for example, for charging and stuff like that for multiple cars in a delivery or stuff like that. It's actually really complicated, and overall the idea seems quite nice to be building this, but as in their FAQ is asked is autonomous vehicles seems far in the future. How can this be applied today? So this question came to my mind when reading the white paper as well, because we don't see that many autonomous vehicles right now. Uh, they do have some charts about drones. I think there is a much better situation with drones right now, but still they are not that widely used, and there will definitely be, in my opinion, at least several years until we start seeing more of those. And well, the answer is that DAV is building out the infrastructure for all decentralized transportation services. Today, our platform can be utilized for what will look like a decentralized Uber, and in the near future, the same foundation will be built to utilize for decentralized autonomous vehicles. So right now, their use cases will be very limited, and well, when reading the white paper, it did not see, it was basically very vague. The ideas, yeah, they are pretty nice, but there is no good use cases right now, and it's all in the future, and it's more of a research type uh, of a project. But it can be a pretty interesting one in the future, and it's something to be looking out for. So yeah, in this video, the co-founder by Noam Kopel, the co-founder talks, and they are saying that they have investments from Ethereum, from NASA, and Google are interested in their project, which is quite nice. These companies obviously are investing into projects that are doing some really interesting stuff, even though it can be far in the future. And I think this project is definitely somewhere will be needed somewhere in the future, and who knows, maybe there will be other competitors who will come into place to compete. So is this going to be successful? It's very, very hard to tell, because it's a very futuristic project, and the white paper was very vague on the ideas, on the use cases. The use cases are only available mostly in the future, but the idea overall makes sense. So yeah, the team. So Dr. Scott Horowitz, a 4-mission NASA Space Shuttle astronaut. Nick Johnson, creator and chief developer of the Ethereum name service. Then we have Jay Adelson, serial entrepreneur and investor. Eyal Harsog, co-founder and product architect at Banker. You probably know what Banker is. So some interesting advisors, I think these are. And then they have the team. The CEO, a senior executive strategist and investor. CTO, a developer and entrepreneur for over 20 years. CCO, overall the team is quite decent. A lot of developers. Their partner is Banker. And yeah, so overall the idea is quite nice. The ICO will start in March 14, and you can already sign up for the news if you are interested into investing into basically research type of project. So yeah, this is it for this video. I do hope that they will release a lot more information closer to the ICO, because the ICO is still far away. The white paper is quite vague and a very short one, only 25 pages long, one of the shortest ones that I have seen. And I wanted to share their roadmap, which they did not put up in their website for some reason. And yeah, so in Q1 they want to do their ICO basically and release their different minimum viable products. So the first one is in Q1, the second one is in Q2, the third one in Q3, and the fourth one in Q4. So what are those? World's first autonomous vehicle to autonomously bid for delivery services, complete them, and get paid using a cryptocurrency directly to its own wallet. So an autonomous vehicle getting paid for its services. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting thing. But yeah, it's more of a research type and very futuristic. The second one is world's first autonomous vehicle to pay for its own battery replacement using cryptocurrency and take off to complete its delivery mission. So it gets charged up in the middle of a mission that it has, and it continues on. So an even more complex of a situation. The third one is world's first autonomous vehicle to pay another autonomous vehicle. So Internet of Things, communication from one car to another, using cryptocurrency for completing the last mile of a delivery mission. So if one car has a problem, it contacts another one to continue on the mission of transportation of people maybe, or something like that. So another problem that might arise and another complication in the system. And then the fourth is longest drone delivery flight ever, flying cross country using the support of multiple DAV battery changing stations along the way. So yeah, drones have small batteries and to make deliveries for that are quite lengthy, you would definitely need several charging or communication with other drones to take up from one place to another and to another and another. So these are the minimum viable products that they are looking forward to create with the funds that they receive in the ICO. Now, yeah, they will be using Ethereum, which in my opinion is kind of a problem because the contracts and all the transactions are quite slow, the scalability is minimal, and what they need is a Internet of Things blockchain that, for example, IOTA, that can send those transactions very cheaply and very quickly and without a lot of processing power. And they don't seem to be talking about that yet. So that's quite strange. Maybe they will add that up in the near future. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.